Hey, I'm just gonna play some baseball listening to music. See my vein? Oh my gosh. Anyways, so I'm gonna put it on right now and then I'll say goodbye at the end. We're in Colorado, the Jays, MLB 10 the show. Enjoy the show. That seems to be pretty good. Alright, talk to you later.
Pre-game festivities coming to a close in Denver. Blue Jays baseball is next. Offense may be in the air this evening as MLB The Show welcomes you to Coors Field in Denver, Colorado for this edition of Major League Baseball. Aaron Hill makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And we are underway tonight in Denver as the first pitch is looked at for ball one.
That's dangerous there. You're going to miss. You want to miss off the plate away. Not on the inside half when a guy can turn off.
And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit.
This is beautiful here. This is getting in a pitcher's head. That busted in with a fastball in the last pitch. So now he's thinking, I know they're going to go away with something else. And sure enough, he just outsmart.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball towards the hole. And that's past the diving infielder for a base hit. Alex Gonzalez will stand in.
Shortstop, Alex Gonzalez.
Swing and he takes this the other way to right. Pop comes on, but this is down for a base hit. The tag, and he is out of the play. So much for our first run of the ballgame.
Taking a real chance trying to score here, and it winds up not panning out for him as the batter makes safely at first.
Lyle Overbeck steps in now, and the pressure of that streak's got to be enormous as he looks to extend it. Swinging a ball pulled into right. Coming on fast as he makes the basket catch.
Yeah, he's coming on quickly here. Let's see in show motion if he makes the play. Yeah, sure enough, he got it before it touched the ground. Nicely done.
Swinging the ball pulled hard down the line and left. And this is going to wind up as extra bases as that'll play one for sure and maybe a second. And the runner will score from second.
Ball ripped down the left field line. This was going to get one home for sure, but a good job out there to cut this off quickly as they had to hold that second runner at third base.
Edwin Encarnacion, who stepped in with a couple of guys in scoring position and a chance to pad this lead a bit early on. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit, and Gonzalez is across the score now.
Now the pitching coach is going to play a very early call here. He's probably saying, we just got to find a way to get out of this. I don't care what you do. We can't let these guys run away with it. Let's go.
Jose Bautista stands in now, and you see he's been hot of late, getting in 10 straight ball games now. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground is short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So they pick up 3 runs on 5 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Toronto leads this one 3-0. Starting lineup for Jim Tracy and the Rockies looks like this. They'll square off against a former first-round pick, left-hander Ricky Romero. Behind him defensively, the Blue Jays take the field, anchored by the 3-time Gold Glover and center Vernon Wells.
Leading out for the Rockies,
Melvin Moore will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. fastball right there for strike one.
And after that 3-run top half, good to see him start his ball game out with a quick strike one.
Moving the bases is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Bautista has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first down. And that was the circle changeup to record the out that time, and he'll need that moving forward as we'll give you a look at the rest of his scouting report right there. And he'll go the other way with a fastball as this is on the ground to third. There to play it is Encarnacion, and the throw to first takes care of Helton. 2 away now. A look there at our umpires for tonight's contest. Crew chief Ed Coleman's behind the plate. Dallas Hodges over at first. Max Stafford gets the second base bag, and Raleigh McClure has third. Troy Tulowitzki will step in now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
And a fastball's in there for strike one.
And these two guys facing each other have taken similar paths to the big league. Both were first rounders back in '05.
Nothing across here this half. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Rockies nothing.
Diego Dorado.
John Buck leads things off now in the top half of the second. Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And a base hit here to open up the second.
Right out of the windup and right into the stretch on the first pitch of the second. I guarantee you that's not what he had in mind when he was throwing his warm-up pitch.
Now a swing and a soft liner towards center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Boy, first and second, nobody out, top of the order coming up. He's in all kinds of trouble now.
Aaron Hill will stand in. Base hit his first time around. This is low, and that is able to prevent it from getting away. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. In there, a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
And it looked like this pitch leaked out a bit as it came back over the plate. He tries it for 2 bases and his 72nd run batted in.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. He's set, now the pitch. Swinging a hot shot toward third, and that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. And the second run will score as well as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Boy, and the beat goes on here in the early going. They add on to their lead with a double there and making a 6-run lead now. They're ready to turn this one into a lap.
Jason Hammett is going to have his work cut out for him here. And this is line hard to deep left. Smith has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for route number 1.
Making a bid for his second hit of the game here, and he certainly hit it hard enough, but this winds up finding the outfielder's glove. That's a tough break.
So a runner at third here with 1 gone, and here's the former doubles champ Lyle Overbeck. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. Dive, but it's by him for a base hit. A run is in.
Here you go from above. First pitch, send it right back up the middle and pick up the ribby. That's about as simple as this game can be right there.
Vernon Wells will stand in. An RBI double to his credit the first time around. Too low, 1-0.
He'll make you bring that fastball up a bit before he takes a whack at it.
And this one goes right by Iannetta through to the backstop. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And Iannetta tries to come out of his crouch to stop this. He had no real chance there. This will be a wild pitch.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Yeah, smart to be careful with this guy, especially with the base open.
Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And that's in there, base hit. And the runner is in from second.
Well, and this is just starting to get ugly early. They tack on to their lead with a double there, and I think we've officially reached blowout status now.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in. He had a 2-run single his first time around. And this ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. And the fastball is off his glove and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Well, this just gets away from him, and now a fly ball can get him in.
1 out and a runner on third. Oh, he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Just pull him away right there. Blew him away. I mean, that's not even close.
Jose Bautista will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. And he lays off there, 1-0.
It looks like he's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
Now a ball hit foul off to the right and up into the crowd. Late swing as this is laced down the line. But this will get fouled. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He waits. Now the pitch. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
Now, though, I think you have to sit change up and react fastball.
And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at first. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out towards straightaway right. Hawk is there and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So there's one slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. On now to the bottom of the second. The Jays are out in front, 8-0. Red Hawk is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And this guy wore the collar yesterday in 0 for 4 game.
Fouled straight back. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. And it takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone.
And he looks just as good tonight as he did his last time out. He's getting ahead of guys early and making them swing at his pitch. And he looks like he's really in a good groove out there early on.
Now a ball lined toward right center. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
Well, there's certainly been one-way traffic around these base paths here in the first few innings. So now these guys might be saying, hey, it's our turn to get some runs on the board now.
Clinton Varmus is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And that's swung on and missed, so now Varmus is in an 0-2 hole here.
And a little tail on that thing as it runs away from a right-handed hitter.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, gotta take the good with the bad in this guy. Now he flips the big power numbers, but he'll also do this quite a bit. Straight up.
Seth Smith stands in as he looks at a cold strike.
And no threat to run over there at first, so with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
And he's given him 3 straight fastballs, but it could very well be the curveball they call on here.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. John Buck ready to go here as we begin the 3rd. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back to the box. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Well, after that huge inning last time around, it looks like they're back for an encore. Leadoff man's on to get him going again.
First offering on the way. Here's the swing, and the ball hits softly on the line. A leaping try there, but he comes up a bit short as this is into left center. The base hit.
This is a situation where the outfielder may have tried to do too much. Doesn't cost him a run, but it certainly didn't help things.
Taylor Buckholz will come on to make his 40th appearance this season. And a foul ball straight back. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up. A run is in. Oh, he's able to stay with it nicely and get his man for the first out.
Well, you're not going to get a more productive out than that. You score the run and move the other runner to third. That's just great fundamental baseball.
Now a ball hit hard but foul as this one forces the third base coach to dance out of danger. A man at third with 1 away. And low, it's a ball and a strike.
And these guys are going to need this bullpen to chew up some serious innings.
And that misses 2-1.
And this is where you need to do some situational hitting. Just a ground ball up the middle here will get this run home.
Swing shot back up the middle. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. The run is in.
Oh, man. This is turning into an absolute drubbing. Now that'll push the lead up to double digits now. Wait, the white flag already. Uncle.
Here's the first offering. And this pitch is lined into center field, and he's going to reach with his 2nd hit of the night. Lyle Overbeck will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Number 35, first baseman, Lyle.
And we look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. First and second now, 1 man.
And the one piece of good news here, this guy's a double play waiting to happen.
Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Now a fastball driven the other way out to deep left field.
saying this is a case where the outfielder just got to the ball much too quickly and held it to just a single. But the truth of the matter is, you've got to be standing on second base right now, don't you?
Vernon Wells will dig in. He double homer run last time around. Here's the first offering. And that misses for ball one.
And the good news is they have the bases loaded, but the bad news is this guy is a definite double play candidate.
Now a ball line hard toward deep right field. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit. The run is in.
Two more runs come across in this one. It's a 4-run inning so far. And if it wasn't over before, it could very well be over now.
Now a ground ball towards the hole. The run is in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Playing back that time is short. But this is a good decision not to risk it. They'll just get the out of first.
Jose Bautista will stand in. He flew out his last time out. Swinging a liner towards second, but this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So this already sizable lead gets even larger as 5 more runs cross the plate. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Blue Jays on top, 13-0. Ryan Spilborghs is next, Dave, as he swings and misses for strike one.
Really starting to feel like summer here at the yard. Starting to see a few more kids out here now that school's out. And now you keep going to the well, do you maybe change things up a little?
Now a ball rolls slowly down the third baseline. And safe at first on a back-to-back play as that last lunge was enough to keep the throw.
Well, credit to number 8 hitter here. When he gets on to lead off an inning, you allow the pitcher to put him over. Then it's under the top of the lineup where they'll have a real strong opportunity to score.
Taylor Buchholz at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And a tough pitch on 2 strikes as he's able to foul it off. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
And sometimes you wonder if guys spend too much time with charts and stats and whatever, but this is just a great job of pitching to a guy's weakness and finding a hole in his swing.
Melvin Mora is at the plate as he watches ball one. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. On the stretch. Now a ball lying toward the alley in left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And now Wells will send this one in off the wall.
Second and third now after the double, and with 1 out in the inning, you got to make sure you can get at the minimum one of these runs home. If not, both of them.
Todd Helton is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And this is an opportunity you have to make pay off when you're down by a bunch of runs here early.
This will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Got it looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
That could have been a turning point right there. You need to at least put that ball in play. Now with 2 outs, this guy goes right down the tube.
There's a swing and heads up. He had to hit the deck for dear life that time. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And it's still just the third inning, but this is a big early test for him on the mound.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, that's a good 2-strike pitch. And he's still got some count leverage here, so he doesn't need a challenge here either.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On the first, and the Rockies fail to cash in as that ends the inning. John Buck will stand in. 2 hits in 2 trips thus far. And he takes a good swing at ground one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd of foul ball. And the pitch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul.
know, these guys came into the game wearing their batting practice jerseys, and it's like they're taking batting practice now. They're hitting everything in sight.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and set to go the second baseman, Aaron Hill. Comes set, now the pitch. Moves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Spilborns is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. Too late, and he's safe at third.
Sacrifice fly at the RBI that time, as you gotta figure he got the job done there.
Adam Lind will try and keep it going. 3 for 3 thus far. Swing, hard hit ball to second. On to first here as Lind is set down now 2 away.
Ball hit pretty sharp in that time. I think he's got a shot to come home with us. But he takes that sure out and puts us in.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the fourth. And striding in is the shortstop, Alex Gonzalez. And past the diving infielder, that's a base hit. Lyle Overbeck will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. The first pitch to him. And he's right on the fastball there as this is hit pretty well out towards deep left. And Smith will put this one away with ease to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Jays lead it 15-0. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And now pitch on the way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
And with all the runs we've seen so far, it is hard to believe it's still only the bottom of the fourth.
And he takes a cold strike 2.
Ooh, and that one pretty much just burns off the outside edge.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts now. This is not shaping up to be a night to write home about, that's for sure.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Bautista is over just a few steps to his left as he takes it for out number 2. Clint Varmus will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Gets ahead of him here as he got him to swing over the top of this one.
And with all this first pitch swinging, he's hardly broken a sweat out there.
And a ball outside apparently. 1-1.
Boy, if you're on the mound, you're thinking, I got it.
Swinging a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bautista is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Vernon Wells set to lead it off when we come back as they can't add to their slim 15-0 lead. Vernon Wells stands in there working on a 3-double game. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle to Lewitzki. Throwing the dirt, but the all-star Helton stays with it. Nice play.
Well, he takes away a hit here. Have a look at this. He's got to stretch out to get the thing and then pop into throwing position to get his man at first.
And we'll have a new pitcher here. It's the right-hander Juan Rincon. Picking on the first pitch as this is on the ground towards short. There to field it is Tulowitzki. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Jose Bautista will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And solo shot here to left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As the blowout continues. John Buck will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
If this is a prize fight, their corner might be throwing in the towel right about now. Enough already.
Hefty swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. In there, base hit. And now this will rattle up against the fence. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Matt, you can just tell he's in one of those grooves where he can do no wrong. That's hit number 4 for him right there.
Pitcher, Ricky Romero.
Ricky Romero is at the plate as he looks at ball one.
And Rex, if this pitcher gets his 4th hit of the game here, I'll eat that awful tie of yours.
Now a softly hit liner towards second. Go on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Toronto leads this one 16-0.
Leading up to the rookie.
Jeff Smith to begin 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Smith.
First pitch on the way. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And he pulls the string on the circle change, but it's taken for ball one.
And with all the runs, it feels like we've been here forever, but it's only the bottom of the 5th.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here it comes. Moves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will get there to make the running catch as that ball hung up just a little bit too long.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes and get the ball in the yard. It's worked so far.
So one down in the inning for Ryan Stillborn. Foul back. It's swung out and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bautista is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Dexter Fowler will get his call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out from the bases empty. And a fastball just misses for ball one.
And here's a spot off the bench where all you want to do is just to try to get something started.
Swing and a miss as he gets this fastball by him. It's 1-1.
Look how calm he looks out there. His tempo looks really good right now.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2.
Going right back in there again, 1-2. This one a few inches further in, he's able to lay off.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
This is not the guy you want to lose.
Swinging a ground ball to short for Gonzalez. Throw on to Overbay gets him, and with it, the inning is over. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far.
Now pitching for the Rockies.
And a pitching change now as they'll make the move for right-hander Rafael Betancourt.
Leading things up. Second baseman.
Swinging a hard hit ball back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
3rd hit of the game as he continues to hit the ball well, and he
first pitch. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And that gets down as he can't get there in time.
And there's hit number 4 in the game for him, and he just looks really dialed in up there.
Alex Gonzalez was stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. Now a ball lined towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. A run is in.
Everybody's getting into the act now. He's been held out of the RBI column to that point, but no longer as they continue to pour it on.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. And that'll be a base hit for Overbay.
Oh, that's 4 straight hits he's surrendered now. That's a good job by the catcher to go out there and try and calm him down.
Vernon Wells to see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And he reaches up to track this one down for the first out, and he had to go a long way to get to that ball.
Well, I actually thought this might be a routine fly ball, but as we all know, here in Denver, that ball can carry, and that was no exception.
First pitch to him. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third. And Gonzalez is across the score now.
First pitch fastball that time, but he's locked into this. He sends it out to right for a base hit.
Up next for Blue Jays.
Jose Bautista will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle inning. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. On the ground down the first base line. And the throw over to second as they get the force out. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On to the bottom of inning number 6. The Jays are out in front, 19-0. Melvin Mora stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Let's see if he can maybe get a little offense.
Swinging a little tapper out in front of the mound. Oh, and he's called out on a close play at first. So the leadoff man is gone, and now the first baseman steps in, Todd Helton. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Strike 2.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
Fastball bounces up to the plate, and it's taken for a ball.
And that's a good 2-strike pitch there, as now it might be just to set up something away.
And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Swinging the ball hit hard on the ground at first. And Overbay will be in for himself for the out. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it, 2-1.
And now in the mound, you lose the advantage of strike 1 by missing with 2 straight.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. And he struck him out. His 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, and they remain well behind. John Buck will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And a perfect start to the 7th as this should be extra bases. The relay. He'll be to the old batting average. That's hit number 5 for him in this one. Have a game, why don't you? Swinging a soft liner towards first. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field. And the runner will score from second. Aaron Hill to see if he can keep it going. 3 for 4 thus far.
Second baseman, number 2, Aaron Hill.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Boy, you did a good job anticipating that pitch in the dirt.
That should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
And you can sit on the slider and hope he leaves one up in the zone, but when it's down there, it is awfully tough to get the barrel on it.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Barnes on to Helton, not in time. They can't complete the back end.
Yeah, maybe a moment's hesitation there getting the ball out of the glove, and that was enough to beat it out at the back end. Shows you how much things have to be perfect to turn a double play.
Line hard to the left side. This is a foul ball. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Stabs for it. He's got it. Tulowitzki for 1.
We'll get a look here. That was going to be a tough turn. Good effort, but they couldn't get the 2.
Alex Gonzalez will try again. He singled 4 times in this one. First pitch coming. In there, no balls and a strike.
And this has been a great series for him at the pitch. 7 innings.
And there's a swing and a miss that time by Gonzalez. 2 strikes to him now.
Now 0-2. This might be a spot where you want to bounce one.
Hard hit towards center. Scoreboards get under it though, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. The Blue Jays on top, 20-0. Brad Pop will step in now to lead off the home half for the 7th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And when you're struggling to score runs, you really need the heart of your order to get something started.
Now a swing and a ball grounded foul off to the right side. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Chris Iannetta will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And the MLB average is right around 58% for first pitch strike. He's got to be way over that.
And this is taken for a ball inside. Don't know exactly where that would have missed, but it's 1-1.
Yeah, came back in under the hands. Good enough the ball there.
Out of play. And it's contact there, but this is going to find the standing foul down the left field line. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Boy, and I wasn't sure anyone was going to reach base against him again, as that brings us to a 12 straight men he's set down.
Clint Varmus will stand in over 2 thus far. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
And he's hardly even had to work on the stretch so far. This is almost like a new experience for him out there.
And Wells will make the catch out there for round number 2. Seth Smith will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
This isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight.
And this is near the line with foul wide of third. Fox now pitch. And this is hit to the right side, but it'll wind up foul down the line at third. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Just did get a piece of that one, so
Huh?
it stays
This
alive.
is helmet.
And this is swung on and bounced up the center of the diamond. Oh, won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Well, the key here is that he knows it's going to be close to the bat, so he's posting it down the line and beats it out.
Ryan Stillborn is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Here's where the Rockies need to cash in with that one key hit they've been missing.
And a ball outside apparently, 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 2 left for Colorado, and as you can see, they are way behind. New pitcher coming on now, the left-hander Randy Flores gets the ball.
Your attention, please.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Stillborn is there, and he has it for the first out. Vernon Wells will try again, working on a good ball game, 3 for 5 thus far. Swinging a ball, bounced back up the middle. Dived by Tulowitzki, but he comes up empty. That's a base hit.
And he continues to swing a hot bat in this one. That's 4 hits in the game for him.
Edwin Encarnacion will look for his 3rd hit of the ball game now. Now the first pitch. Swinging a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. And it bounces around down there now. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Oh, man. When is this one gonna end? Enough scoring already.
Now here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Stillborns arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down. And he is in there.
chance going from second to third. You don't want to get thrown out there for the third out, but he's in there safely.
Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Hawk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. Carlos Gonzalez will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball. He's behind in the count 0-2.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
Pitch is swung on and grounded to Hill at second. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. So 1 gone for the Rockies here in the 8th. And set to take his cuts is third baseman Melvin Mora. And this will be fouled away. No runs, 5 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far. Swing and a miss by Mora, and he's down quickly 0-2.
This crowd really hasn't been much of a factor here at this point.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Helton will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
It's been surprising to me how little of a fight these guys have put up in the late going.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, one drawback, if there is one, to having so many strikeouts is it really runs up that pitch count. You can see on the graphic, he's starting to get up there now, so he may be starting to slow down a bit out there.
Troy Tulowitzki is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And Tulowitzki can't come up with that one as he falls behind 0-2 now.
And he's supposed to hang in another 0 here.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 out with the man at first. And he had another strikeout here. His 11th of the ballgame, and this one ends the inning. Rockies strand 1, and they remain well behind. Now a swing and a little flare out to left. And that's a fair ball. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. And Stu talked about boosting the old batting average. That's hit number 5 for him in this one. Have a game, why don't you? Aaron Hill is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1.
Steady.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
Ooh, gotta be able to recognize that pitch is just gonna keep riding upward.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Throw by Barnes gets him for route number 1.
These guys have done all the little things well as he moves the runner up to third. I wouldn't be surprised to see a discussion of this online. They can call it the little things threat.
And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The run is in. And Stu talked about boosting the old batting average. That's hit number 5 for him in this one. Have a game, why don't you? Alex Gonzalez will dig in. He lined out hard in his last time around. In the air to center. Spilborghs is there, 2 gone. Lyle Overbeck will stand in again. 3 for 6 in the ballgame thus far. Swing a ground ball towards the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit.
And there's hit number 4 in the game for him, and he just looks really dialed in up there.
Vernon Wells will try it again, and he's been a force today with 4 hits and 6 trips. And this is low, ball 1.
And they've certainly got the right guy at the plate here. He's got 4 RBIs for the ball game and looking to add on right here.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Yeah, and I think at this point, you just play this one out and try to come back with a clean slate tomorrow.
And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Now a slider is swung on and grounded towards short. Throw on to Varmus for the force, and that'll end the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Toronto leads this one 22-0. Brad Hop is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
If things hold up, he'd be in line for his second shutout of the year.
And here's a fastball called for strike 2.
Oh man, if he strikes out here, he might need to go find another dugout to sit in.
And a little battle brewing here as he fights off the 2-strike pitch and chops it foul.
All right, this is the last
Another
3 outs. Here we go. Huge game.
Struck him out again. So that's the old sombrero there.
Huge
But there's
game.
4 strikeouts in the ballgame.
A couple of outs away now from picking up the first 2 games of this series on the road.
Huge game today.
The kind of result you're
22
looking for when you're away from home.
total score.
Chris Iannetta stands in as he looks at a called strike.
All in all, a pretty depressing night for these fans.
And he watches one get thrown inside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on.
And now look around this place. I think these fans have just about given up hope in this one.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Pitch on the way. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
He's
That's
given up a
excellent.
lot of hits here in the ball game, but at the end of the day, it's not the 8th count in the
Over an
ball.
hour this game is, which is nice
Kept him off
for
the
a score like
so
that.
far.
See if we can get one more
Next,
perfect
as he finds
strikeout
himself
here.
behind 0-1.
It'd be tough to
Boy,
do,
these
but
guys have got to be saying, thank goodness this one's almost over.
And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1.
But I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
And there's a swing and a miss, so the Rockies find themselves down to their final strike now.
And a strikeout to end it would sure be icing on the cake.
so another great game for the Toronto Jays.
Yeah, man, there's no debate in my mind. The thing I liked was the way he really challenged these hitters. Nothing fancy. He just went right after him. That allowed him to throw the shutout.
Everyone got a hit. Batista.
Matt Vasgersian, Dave Campbell, Rex Hudler. This has been a
think Batista
presentation
hit a
of
home
MLB
run.
10 The Show. For more,
Look
find
at
us
Buck,
online
5 for
at
6.
MLB10theshow.com.
Romero, 5 for 6.
Blue Jays come out
Wow.
on top, 22-0. Post-game highlights are on the
Lind,
docket
5
next.
for 7.
From Mile High City. Good night, everybody.
Wells, that's a good one by Wells. 4 RBI. Wow. What a game, man.
Jeff Francis. He falls to 5-3. Time of the ball game. 4:29 minutes.
Yep, Batista got a home run.
After the extra post-game RTV trains on the sea line to Livermore.
All right, everyone.
Line to Lincoln.
See you next time. Go Jays. Bye.